Hey guys, it's Taunie again. I was looking through the comments and I was asked to explain why I'm in a wheelchair. So I completely spaced that. I should have done that one first. But thank you for the interest in that. So to begin with, I want to show you me in a wheelchair, of course, but this curvature that I have of my spine. So it's really uncomfortable and I'm in a lot of pain every day, so I constantly move around and, kind of reposition myself. So sorry if that bugs you, kind of like this. Anyways, so when I was about 13, I had scoliosis, and that's just a curvature of the spine. So they put Harrington rods, which is a rod on each side of your spine, and then screwed it in. So they did that, so I was already fused from T1 to T12 before my wreck. So then I turned 18, and 5 days later I had my wreck. I was in my 2002 VW Bug, and they say it looked like I swerved to miss a deer and overcorrected. I don't remember my wreck. Like I said, excuse my stretching. I don't remember my wreck. I know that I was doing the speed limit. I was not buckled up. So for those of you that think you're invincible, you might want to rethink that, because they said that if I was buckled up, probably nothing would have happened to me. Anyways, so I was, like I said, I was doing the speed limit. I was on a very hilly highway. So when I swerved and overcorrected, the car rolled, and I had a sunroof and it broke out. And when it broke out, I stayed where the sunroof was and shattered my C7 vertebrae. I think because my body was already fused, it didn't really have much else to break besides my neck. So that's just my view on it. So it shattered my C7 vertebrae, causing me to be paralyzed from just above the chest down, which also messed with my arms and my hands. So as you can see, I can't straighten out my left hand. I have pretty good function in my right hand, but my left hand has been, it's come along. My hands used to be atrophied, actually, so I laid on them at night in the hospital like this. So for anyone else that has that problem, laying on your hands like this might help. Just a idea. So after my wreck happened, I was flown flight for life to a hospital in Wichita, Kansas, and I stayed out there for 10 days where they did the surgery on my neck, which fused me all the way from C1 to T1. So now I'm fused all the way from C1 to T12, which is why I think that this curvature is happening, because T12 ends about right here. So I think that's why this curvature is happening. Anyways, back to where I was. So then after Wichita, I was flown to Craig Hospital in Colorado, and a shout out to Craig for being there for me. They did physical therapy, occupational therapy, counseling, and I still go to them today for reevaluations, which is just, you go in there and you get reevaluated on your situation and how far you've come, different things like that. So I spent 4 months out there doing all that, and then got to come home, lived with my parents for a while, and now I live on my own. So I hope that answers your question. I know I kind of went off the subject for a little while, but you'll have to excuse me, I do that sometimes. Anyways, so I hope that answers your question. If not, you can leave more comments and questions below, and I'll try my best to answer them and get back with you. So I appreciate you guys viewing and subscribing. Please keep your interest and come back, and hopefully I'll have more videos. Thanks.